It is the height of the Monday Night Wars between WCW and WWF. We've got Nitro and Raw every week, Monday night. Which one are you gonna watch? There's no PVR, you have to make a decision. You have a choice to make. Which brand are you loyal to? That's where we're at. After years of being a second-tier promotion, Nitro was beating Raw at this point on a weekly basis. On this particular evening in late April, both Raw and Nitro were filming in Virginia, just like 20 minutes down the highway from one another. And WWF knew that they had to do something drastic. So Triple H, Vince McMahon, and Vince Russo decided that they are going to set up an invasion. So the plan is for Triple H and his compadres in DX to get into a tank or some sort of army vehicle and drive it down to where Nitro is filming. So Triple H, along with his buddies X-Pac, the Road Dogg, Billy Gunn, and Chyna, jump onto this thing, drive across town, and they just straight up show up at Nitro. You're talking about two multi-million dollar, probably even billion corporations going head to head against one another, and they just like sent some assholes in a tank to go knock on the door. Pretty ballsy of them, if I do say so myself. And a prime example of not give a fuckery. Do you need like a special license to drive that thing even? I wonder if Chyna was a licensed tank operator. DX sort of just stood outside with a megaphone berating them and taunting them, and there was no rebuttal, there was no response. Which for the WWF is the best case scenario, because think about like 5 guys in some camo pants are gonna get their asses kicked by a locker room full of a full company's wrestlers, right? Also, Triple H's good buddies were the top names at WCW at the time, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, and like they were eager to go outside and see their buddy and say hi, and it would have kind of trivialized the whole thing. DX comes off looking awesome. They are so badass. They pull up on WCW like, what up? And they get to just talk their shit and say whatever they want, and it was awesome. And to a young, impressionable audience, they were like, so cool. That was awesome, and they made WCW look like idiots. When in reality, if WCW would have just opened those doors and been like, yeah, come on in, who knows what would have happened?